Open brother. Ooh, running down a hill. Can't handle that. I gotta start running hills. Open brother project, you know me, Colin Cummings, Coach Colin, the open brother. So today, I'm gonna talk about something that I talked about with Andrew. If you watch the Andrew Jones episode, there's something where I touched on, I guess I'll just call it like some things that men have problems with is like, being a provider, right? And this is kind of like, not touchy, but like, it's not something that I've talked about much before, but it's something that all men deal with. And for me, it was like I was talking with my wife, and we like to have these cheat days, call them treat days, call them gift days, it's basically where you get to eat whatever. And I was at a point where I wanted to get these pizzas, these frozen pizzas. They looked really good. They look really, really good. They look like authentic, like stone grilled, stone baked pizzas, And she wanted a different type of pizza. She wanted like this pico pizza, right? And I was like, yeah, let's try those frozen ones. And she was like, I don't want to, like, if we're not going to get like the pico, more expensive pizzas, then I'd rather just not have pizza. And we got into a little argument about it, right? And she can't really tell where I'm coming from in the argument because I'm not fully saying what I'm feeling, right? It was what guys do. We do it with each other, and we tend to do it with our spouses. I'm not fully coming forward with how I'm feeling. And what I was really feeling was that if she didn't want it felt like she didn't want what I could provide. Because right now, we're thinking about having kids, so it's like our situation's a little different. I'm not one of these coaches that like sits back and like tries to go to a nice destination and acts like I'm traveling all around. Oh, this is what life's like when you commit to my program. When in reality, that's what their life is like because you committed to their program. I'm not like that. We're thinking about having kids. I'm transitioning careers. So it's like money gets a little tight. But I felt like with that, I felt like she didn't want what I could provide. And it hit me in a way. And the way I decided to deal with that was by getting into an argument about other stuff, like, oh, you can't be spending so much money. Like I put it to her, oh, you can't be spending all this money and stuff like that. When in reality, what I really needed to say was that I'm feeling inadequate for you because of this situation. And it seems like such a small situation, but when you're in relationship, it's like when you're in marriage, you should be able to talk about the little insecurities, the little things that make you feel inadequate, in men's cases, the little things that make you feel probably like emasculated. You should be able to talk about that. So, like we had that little argument-ish tiff. I went to the washroom and I kind of just decided to suck it up. Like I literally just went, you know what? I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to say how I actually feel. And I did. I went to her. I said how I actually felt. And obviously we build up things in our heads to we build things up in our heads way more than they actually are. I'm feeling insecure. There's two people there, and I'm feeling insecure. I feel so weird walking with a camera and shit, But yeah, I built it up more than I should have. Obviously, I'm married to a good woman. I married well, as my friend likes to say about my marriage. So, she made me feel better. I made her feel better. Everything was out in the open. And we were able to move forward properly. And it turned out neither one of us wanted pizza anyway. So it was like, what was the whole thing even about, So, yeah, just some things that I feel like happen with guys. Like, I know I'm not the only guy that stuff like that happens with. And it's like, if you ever feel that way, you have to be able to open up. You have to be able to talk about it. You don't want to, because what I always say to guys in terms of letting their actual emotions out is, if it doesn't come out one way, it's going to come out another. It's going to come out in an argument about complete nonsense. What's this? Oh, walking detection. It's going to come out in an argument. It's going to come out in a bad behavior. It's going to come out in possibly even vindictiveness. It's going to come out some way. So the best way for it to come out is honestly. That's what I learned from that situation. I was like, why am I fighting with my wife? I'm just feeling small. Why am I fighting and having this situation when I can just come out and say what's actually, fucking with me? And I came out and said it. It felt better. So I feel like if you're a guy and you're going through anything like that, because I know we all do in some way, shape, or form, just come out with it. If you're married to the right person, or you have a relationship with the right friend, or whatever the situation is, you'll be all right. You'll be able to talk it out. Even if it's with one of your boys, you'll be able to talk it out. If that's really your boy, if that's really your girl, if that's really your good friend, if that's really your brother, if that's really your parent. That is loud. That sounds like gunshots. It's not though. I live in a good area. But it really sounds like gunshots. That sounds like guns. Is that guns? I tell people all the time, I'm not black like that. I don't know what guns sound like. I'm not that type of black person. I have no idea what gunshots sound like. But yeah, that was just something on my mind and just on my heart. And it was something that helped going forward. And I don't know how much it helped her. Like, I know it helped her because, your woman, the woman you're with, she's always going to feel better if you come and share something with her. If you come and speak about something, she's always going to feel, she'll be like, oh my God, our relationship's so good. We're so evolved, we have such a good communication. And, is that gunshots? No, it's not gunshots. Nah, it can't be. Can't be. Oh, no, okay. Wow, you want to see it? Look at that. What holiday is it? I don't know about anybody else, but as soon as I got into entrepreneurship, I don't know anything about holidays. I don't know when school starts, when it ends. Everything's just days. I only know what time it is. That's it. I never know the days or holidays or anything. But yeah, guys, men, open up. Open up. Say what's really on your mind. That's what real men do. They say what's actually on their mind. They don't cloud it with a bunch of bullshit, with a bunch of macho bullshit. They say what's really getting to them. Like me, I'm not going to tough it out for you guys. There's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm getting out of here. You know what I mean? What? I'm getting out of here. But yeah, just wanted to drop that episode. The episode's a little late. I apologize for that. If you've listened this long, you're a real listener, and I thank you so much. Yeah, we usually drop Saturday, 8 a.m., but yeah, I just been just kind of going through it, It's kind of feeling this weird lag. But it's weird because everything that I'm doing is like, I'm on point right now. I'm doing good things. Just when I run behind on things, I feel like my whole life's getting messed up, Again, just building things way bigger than they actually are. But I'm out. This has been another episode of Open Brother. I think I'm gonna keep doing these track episodes where I just walk the track. Feels good for me at least. And I like being outside. I really don't like studios anymore. I'm not into the studio thing. I was building one in my house. I was building one when I was living downtown. It's all right, but there's so many better ways to get things done now. But yeah, that's another episode 14. Thanks very much. Peace.